Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Nahar Al Ghani, and now I'm with Mr. Matt from Australia. And now I will asking him some question. So, Mr. Matt, what is your full name, by the way?
My name is Matthew Thomas. A lot of people call me Matt.
Matthew Thomas, right? So, how much? How old are you right now?
I am 37 years old at the moment.
So, you already have family, right? How many kids you have now?
I have 3 kids. The oldest one is 8, the youngest one is 3, and the middle one is 6.
But they are already school in Indonesia, in Pekanbaru, right? But isn't it difficult for them to adapt in Indonesia because they was too young in Indonesia and not understand bahasa? And in their school, they interact with bahasa or English.
The 2 oldest ones have half-half, so they go to a bilingual school, so some Bahasa and some English. But our youngest son, he goes just to a PALD in Bahasa. He understands, but he's not speaking a lot just yet.
Maybe it's little hard to adapt in Indonesia because they was too young, right? So my next question is, why do you choose Indonesia? Why do you choose Indonesia?
We chose Indonesia because there's good opportunity to work alongside local people and try and help them improve their living.
What do you job, by the way? What do you do? What do you do for a living?
Yeah, so we've opened a export company, so export and import, but we also hope to build a factory producing products that we can export as well.
For the import and export, is it use the plane or boat? Apa? Import.
Yeah, so we are going to use coconut husks as one of the main products.
Maybe we need to change my question. Your family is still at Australia.
We all live here in Pekanbaru. We have one more year on our kitas, but hopefully, God willing, we will be able to extend that and continue doing business here in Indonesia.
For the future, do you will doing this job for how long?
Hopefully our company is successful and we can continue working alongside Indonesian people for a very long time. I'm only young, but it's in God's hands and he knows best for us.
Do you have go to other country?
Not to do business, just holiday or some meetings with different people.
Where?
We often go to Thailand for meetings and Singapore, and that's pretty much it. But
in every country every country have their special food, right? In Indonesia, what food do you like?
One food I really like is ayam rendang, and if it's cooked the traditional way, it melts in your mouth, and I really enjoy the taste and the texture. Yeah, love it.
Well, I have heard the news in 2017 that rendang is one of the most best dishes in the world. Uh, but I'm agree with you that rendang is so tasty. But for myself, do you know satay?
Yeah.
How do you think about satay?
There are many different types of satay. Yeah, satay is quite nice with the peanut sauce.
Spicy.
Yeah, some can be spicy. Yeah, so it depends where you go as well. Some cooks like to add a lot of spice, and some, yeah, just enough spice.
In your job, do you have any partner that from Australia that work in Indonesia, Pekanbaru too?
Not yet. We've been looking for a partner, but at this stage we are still trying to find a local partner as well. So focusing on building the company here, yeah, and trying to get local people in positions so that they can help run the company as well.
And maybe it was my last question for you right now. For you, how good is Pekanbaru right now?
That's a big question. The weather at the moment has been really unusual. I thought it was dry season or hot season, but not yet. Today is very overcast and a bit drizzly, quite unusual. I like that there's a lot of friendly people in this city, and so when I go for bike riding, I can often just stop somewhere and have a conversation with them. Yeah, and if you like shopping, which sometimes I do, there's plenty of malls here. Often expensive, but yeah, like
It's cheap, right?
some places are cheap. So if you go to the more traditional shop, you can get cheaper prices, but maybe in other shops, yeah, more fancier imported stuff, that can be still quite expensive. But yeah, there's lots of shopping in the city.
Well, thank you so much for having your time for me, and thank you so much for giving answer for my question. And maybe that just I can say, and finally I say Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.